Come back to the channel. The channel is called CAD with Mr. Hugh. In today's video, we'll be looking at an accident report 2. In the previous video, we looked at the accident report. In this video, we'll be looking at the same accident report, but the type of accident that is being reported today would be different in nature from the one in which we did in the previous video. Now, the photograph on the left of the screen gives an idea of the nature of the report and how it would have been different from the one that we looked at in the previous video. This video, we'll be looking at an accident report. What are the elements that go into an accident report, and what is an accident report? All right. Here we have a photograph showing the water being separated by this yellow object, which would separate maybe like a oil spill. So in today's video, we'll be looking at how would we write an accident report for a major accident that occurred. And in today's video, we looked at the accident report. And in the next video, we'll be looking at the oblique cone. Right, so we'll be going back to our AutoCAD drawings, having completed the series of videos to document different the different written aspects that are not necessarily AutoCAD related, but at CAD on the channel CAD with you, we cover all aspects of the different elements that are needed to produce the CAD drawings, whether mechanical, building, or technical drawings. So this accident report is a important part of the engineering process. Hopefully we don't need to write one, but should the need arise to write one, we are familiar with what an accident report is, what are the main parts of the accident report, and it is a formal document, so we need to be aware. So if we are on the road and we have a car accident, is the same accident report that we use both in the engineering world and a situation that may occur in everyday life. So we are looking at the accident report. The accident report is a written document that contains all of the details of an incident that happened. It is a formal document and should only contain factual information in the main body of the report. So the accident report must have the following. Now, depending on the type of accident that occurred, it will determine the format or the types of information that will be included in the report. Now, can you guess a situation where you would have additional information being presented in this report, that is the accident report? All right, here it is shown in the two pictures below the title. So on the left you have a car, and on the right you have a picture which shows a barrier used to separate the left side of the water from the right side of the water, right? So a small accident report might be an everyday incident, maybe like a car report, a car accident report. But if you have a major accident that occurred, then an additional information will be needed in the document. That is the accident report document. If the accident had a major impact on the company or the community in which the company is located, then additional information will be needed in the document. And the information that will be needed will be the detailed summary of the accident or an accident that was about to occur. If the accident had a major impact on the community or the company itself, then photographs and investigations will have to be done. And these reports will have to be made available to the necessary government agencies and other bodies which monitor the community or the activity in which the company is engaged in. So, in recent reports in the newspaper, there has been a number of situations along a river, a major river. So, in those instances, although the accident might not be related to a person being injured in a department, the accident could be something which happened based on the company's activities, right? So maybe you have a company and an accident occurred. Maybe there was some spillage that caused material to cause other harmful effect, maybe on the persons living in the community, maybe about a dust, a bill of dust company, or you could have material going into different areas of the community. So in such a situation, then a detailed summary and maybe an executive summary, which would summarize the entire accident report. Because remember, you would have to have done your investigations both internally and externally, right? So you might have to have persons within the company doing their own investigations, and maybe you might need a outside agency to come and also do another investigation, so that at the end of the report, a comprehensive set of recommendations can be made to prevent this situation from occurring in the future. Because if it's a large problem like a dust, what should I say now, a dust um situation that affected the community, we really don't want that to reoccur again. So after the summary is written, then the following items that are listed in the next set of slides will be included in the accident report that is of a larger accident, so to speak. One, a detailed description of the accident that occurred, or an accident that was a possible near miss. Yes, it includes the location of the accident, the date of the accident, the time, and a description, a detailed description of what happened. Then further information is provided to highlight and document the cause of the accident. What led to the accident occurring? who were the persons involved in the accident, who took corrective action, was there any equipment that was damaged in the process, was there any materials that was damaged in the process, did the incident create any unsafe work environment or environmental factors that were caused by the accident. Then you want to give an account of what happened thereafter. Was the person, what happened to the person who was involved in the accident? What was the end result, right? You detail all of that information in this third paragraph. Yes? So, having given a description of the accident above, then the second part would have been to highlight the causes, both to the workers, the equipment, the material, and if there was, like, for example, a factory closed down or a department closed down, then the next step is to write what was the cause, what was the end result of the accident, right? Was the person hospitalized? How long were they from work or from school or from the place of employment? And after you document all of that in a factual way, then now you're gonna give some recommendations to prevent the reoccurrence of the accident or the near miss, if that is what the document is reporting. So to sum up, it's a detailed report of an incident or near mishap. It gives a summary, a detailed summary of all persons involved and the person who took corrective action. It also discusses in the document the cause, what caused it, and what was the end result. And finally, there are some recommendations that are needed to prevent the accident from reoccurring. So in today's video, we looked at the accident report. Thanks for watching. And if you found the information useful, you could like the video if you think it was useful. And in the next video, as I said, we're looking at conic section, so we'll be returning back to the AutoCAD software. So thanks for watching. So that brings us to the end of today's video on the channel called CAD with Mr. U. And take care until we meet again. Bye. Thanks for watching the video. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.